Hey everybody, good evening. Happy Tuesday. I am looking for my notes really quick here. And, here we go. Welcome, 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 welcome. I wonder if we can get this brighter. Can we get it brighter? Not sure if we can. So we're not gonna mess with it. Good evening, good evening. If you're coming on, please, please, please share the video as you're coming on. Let me know where you are. I'm just gathering up my notes here. Good evening, happy new year, happy Tuesday. I got some good stuff to share with you this evening, so I'm very excited. Hi, Shelly. So I'm very, very excited. Just want to bring up my notes here and we're going to get started with tea time. I definitely have my tea this evening, so we're going to be talking about that. And spreading some good old info. How's everybody's Tuesday so far? Today's been amazing. Of course. Mindset list. That's what I'm looking for. We're going to talk mindset for 2018. Mindset for 2018. Hi, brother. It's our friendiversary. I'm so excited. All right. Yes. There we go. That's what I needed. So we're going to be talking about refocused minds for 2018. I'm stupid excited. Stupid excited. So I'm just pulling up those notes here. So as you come on, please, guys, I'd appreciate you if you like and share this video. Every time you like a video, that tells Facebook, the algorithm, that this is something that you would like other people to see, that you enjoy seeing, so that when it does come up in your newsfeed, they will make sure that they show it to you. So please like, please share the video, and we are going to get started in 30 seconds. So I am going to share this video as well. And it is a few minutes after 6, so we are going to now get started. Welcome. Happy Tuesday again. If this is your very first time and you are seeing this because somebody shared it with you, then let me introduce myself. My name is Nisha J, transformational life coach and personal greatness mentor. And my job is to give you strategies, tips, game plans, all of that for you to get your mind focused, your mind reset, so that you can get your entire life and just get your personal greatness into your life. So I'm super excited that you're joining me today. Every Tuesday, I am here 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is tea time, and tea time is so special to me because it is a time that I get to come and I get to share my personal journey to my own personal greatness with you. And hopefully I get to spill some tea that you can use in your personal greatness journey. So I love tea time, and I would appreciate it if you, as you're coming on, if you would like and share this video. Tonight we are going to be talking just about a few tips that you can use to refocus your mind for 2018. This is a brand new year, guys. A brand new year. A fresh start. You know, this is that moment where you could do anything. The sky is absolutely the limit. And sky's not even the limit, to be honest. But this is the moment where most people feel like, I can do it. This is a reset. I can restart. And so this is the best time, the absolute best time for you to make sure that you're setting goals and you are actually putting yourself in a position to execute those goals. And so what I want to do tonight is just give you a few tips that you can use in order for you to get your mind right so that you can execute those goals. Okay, so I'm super excited. If you have not heard, I am hosting my very first challenge of the year. It starts next Monday, January 8th. It's called Fierce, Fabulous, and Fearless. My entire 2018 is dedicated to doing things fearlessly, whatever it is. Whether you're starting a business, whether you are going to school, whether you're finished school, whether you're starting a family, whatever it is that you're doing, we're going to do it fearlessly in 2018. So if you have not had an opportunity to register for this free online challenge, I did post the link inside of the description for this video. Please take a moment and click on the link. It's absolutely free, guys, and this is an amazing mindset challenge, so you do not want to miss out. So if you're looking to get refocused, if you're looking to do something new, if you're looking to step out the box, if you're like, I want my 2018 to be amazing and I don't know where to start, this is where you start with this free challenge. It doesn't get better than free. And it's not going to be free forever. So if you do not take this opportunity to do it, when it comes back around, it's not going to be free. And there's going to be some amazing stuff, some great strategies, some great videos, some great tips. So click the link in the video description and make sure that you register if you have not, and tell your friends to do it. This is an amazing chance, an amazing opportunity for you to seize your entire 2018. So it's Fierce, Fabulous, and Fearless, and we're going to be fearless all of 2018. So let's jump into these refocus mind tips. If you have seen any of my videos, and I do mean like almost any of them, then you know my entire 2017 was dedicated to watching my words. And of course, that's going to spill over into 2018 because that's such a huge part. And while I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about that tonight, it's important to know that your words, how you feed yourself with words and how you allow others to feed you with words is so important in the refocusing of your mind. And so I'm just going to give you a few, I have 10, but I'm just going to give you a few of my favorites that will help you get your mind refocused. My very favorite, and it seems to be one of the ones that it really changed my perspective on how I did things. It really did. It was the easiest, but it was one of the most challenging. And it's called 20-minute head start. And what it is this. You start your day and you end your day the exact same way. You start your day and it is very important. Start your day and end your day the exact same way. So you take the first 20 minutes of your day, you either meditate, listen to something that's affirming, affirmation videos, music, whatever it is that gets your mind calm and gets your mind focused. And I had a variety of things during different times, but the concept is this: whatever it is that you listen to, whatever it is that you consume visually, whether you're looking at something or whether you hear anything, the first 20 minutes of you waking up and becoming conscious is what's going to dictate your day. And so you want to make sure that you are in charge of that. So and I was notorious, I was a victim too. Notorious, the first thing I did was grab my phone. What did my updates say? What did my this say? And I do realize now that I was anxious all day. I felt like I was running out of time all day. The first thing I wanted to check was my alerts, and if I had any text messages, anything, and so once I stopped doing that and I dictated how I wanted my day to be, I began to wake up with more energy. I began to wake up more clear, more focused. I was definitely in a better disposition and could handle things. I wasn't as anxious and uptight. So once I noticed that that actually worked, then I was conscious of making it work. And so instead of now, for me personally, instead of doing 20 minutes, I can now do an hour. And so I purposely dedicate my first hour to making sure that my day is going to be right. So that's why if you listen to my motivational moments in the morning, I could be super excited in the morning because I have already dictated that for my day and for my life to be on 10, to be excited, to be in the vibration of gathering miracles and manifestations and all of those things. And when we do not do that, we allow for, man, I'm running late. Man, nothing is working out. Man, I went outside and my tire is, on flat. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put gas in my car. All of these things that ripple effect into our day. So you want to make sure that how you start your day, you also end. So I make sure that, I turn my TV off. I have my music. I have my whatever it is that allows for me to have more restful sleep, more peaceful sleep, whether it's doing my affirmations again at the end of the day. And it can be different for me depending upon the day, in my honesty. But whatever it is, because again, I was notorious for leaving the TV on. We all fall asleep with the TV on. And then we try to figure out why we don't sleep good or why we wake up in the middle of the night. And then, our sleep is thrown off. And then what do? When we wake up, we grab our phone. We playing games. We checking Facebook. We on IG. We doing whatever it is that we do. And so now our stuff is off course and we're discorded. We cannot have a focused mind if we're all over the place, right? So does that make sense? That makes sense for you guys? Just give me a thumbs up if it makes sense. So you have to understand that when we're doing those things, it causes our minds, our energies to be all off. And whatever it is that you have planned for your goals, whatever it is that you have planned for work, you can't do because your mind is all over the place, right? So again, it's called the 20-minute head start. That's just a name that I gave it. But pretty much it is take the first 20 minutes of your day and you get focused. You dictate it. You decide what you want it to be. And you do the same thing at the end of your day. You decompress from the day. You relax, whether it's music, whether it's a great bath, I put the kids to bed if you have children, you've done whatever it is, and you take some deep breaths and you just drift into your sleep so that you can wake up and want to do the same thing. And I promise, it might be challenging in the very beginning. It's going to take you some times to do it. And, if it takes you 3 or 4 times, 5 or 6 times, 10 or 15 times, this is everybody's personal journey. So there's no real right or wrong. But if it takes you a few times to get it, you're not doing it wrong. We have to deprogram ourselves out of the habits that we have. But if you make a conscious effort to do it, a conscious effort to continue to try to do it, I promise, you will definitely see a difference in your 2018 because you will have a different outlook on the day, the different outlook on the week. You will even go to that job that you may not even love that much. You will go to that job a little bit peppier if you just do 20 minutes for yourself every single morning. So that is definitely one of my favorite 10 things to do. Let's see. Let's pick another one. Mind dumping, journaling, writing. All of those things help to purge you of whatever you have built up. If you have a really cluttered mind, just with life, work, whatever is happening in the world, bills, just stuff, you cannot be 100% productive in going towards your goal. So you have to have an outlet. I choose what's called mind dumping, which means for me, I just write. And it doesn't have to be coherent writing. Some points will be, but it doesn't, there's no right or wrong. It doesn't have to be coherent writing. You can just write. I find myself doodling sometimes, and I'll have pictures and stars and stuff. Some will be actual sentences, but for the most part, it's just about getting it off of you. A lot of times what we find we do is we go day to day to day to day to day to day to day, and we just build and build and build and build and build and collect until we burst. And so mind dumping allows for you to every day purge of whatever it is that happened. If it was a character building day and it was challenging, don't keep that. Don't internalize that. Get it off of you. If it was a fabulous day, write that down too. Whatever it is, get it off, because a lot of times when we keep it, then it's still functioning in the back of our minds. It's still swirling around. It's still going on. And then we get another set. Then that's still going on. So before we know it, we got 30 days full of that. Okay, well, 30 days ago, I said that I was going to do this goal X, Y, and Z. Well, I can't even focus on the goal because I got 30 days worth of clutter on my head. Who can think? Who can be productive with that type of clutter? Nobody. You can't win. You can't win with that. So you have to let it go. So I find that mind dumping, and that could be a part of your 20 minutes. But I find that mind dumping, purging and letting go of just the excess gunk, it works best for me at the end of the day, because I've gone through the day, whatever's happened in the day, I can just purge, release, and then do some deep breathing and fall asleep, right? Because I've let it all go. So now I'm free, relaxed enough to go to sleep and be free, and then wake up with a brand new start in the morning. So you want to make sure that you find that outlet. It doesn't have to be a fancy journal or notebook. Go and get you, just a little, it can be anything. They have tons of these things, 79-cent, back to school aisle, whatever. Just, grab you something. If you just got some loose leaf papers, staple them together and, just write and get it off of you. And I love mind dumping because it doesn't have to be coherent sentence structure. It's for nobody but you. It's not an issue if somebody need to read it, or, sometimes you may want to go back and just see what it was or where you were. I know a lot of people nostalgically do that, on particular dates, but it doesn't even have to be that. It can be something that you toss. You just want to get it off of you. If you are tracking your growth, then you can definitely keep it. But the point is to just dump it off of you. It's like taking out your internal trash. You have to clean up the clutter and the junk and the gunk and the whatever that you have going on inside of you. That's not going to allow for your mind to be focused and for your mind to be clear. And that's the point, to refocus your mind. You cannot set a goal and actually finish the goal with an unfocused mind. So that was my second favorite. So let's see. One that was really, really good for me personally this past 2017 that I really took hold of was giving. And how giving helps to refocus your mind for me this past year, I took all of November, and some of you guys joined in on my Thanksgiving challenge. I took all of November, and what I decided to do and ask others to join in helping me was every single day I chose something that I was grateful for that I had in my life. Be it my vehicle, one day it was my business, any of these things. And I gave in accordance to what I was thankful for. So I paid for people's bus rides, I bought people food, just a ton of different things. And how the giving helped to refocus my mind was it helped me to always stay in a space of thankful and gratefulness. Mm-hmm. And you cannot believe how just staying in a space of constant gratefulness helps to keep you focused on your growth. And so that's what it did for me, because I was constantly saying thank you for something. I was constantly in the mode of growing and all of that. So I wasn't complaining. I wasn't complaining that I didn't have something. I wasn't complaining that this didn't go right, because I was constantly being grateful for something. I was constantly being, thankful that I had things. And so giving just became a part of it for me. And it became something that was super enjoyable. I looked forward to finding something to give that day. And I looked forward to, I sold into other people's businesses, all types of things. So I found ways to give and be grateful. And that really kept my mind clear and focused on what it was that I was doing for myself, because it kept me in a state of gratefulness and a state of thankfulness the entire month. The entire day, which led to the entire week, which led to the entire month. So it really was amazing. So if you find ways to give, and it doesn't have to always be monetary. Whenever people hear, unfortunately, it becomes a cringe when people hear the word give, because they always think monetarily. But it could be of your time. It could be of your energy. It could be anything. If it is monetary and it's a sacrificial giving, it can definitely be, monetary if that's what you're led to do. But the concept is to just give, and you're giving of yourself and giving of yourself in such a way that is causing you to be grateful and thankful, so that you are focused on the positives. And that's going to constantly feed your mind. So giving was definitely one. And so I'm going to share one more of these tips with you this evening. Apologize, I'm getting messages in. I should have put my do not disturb on. Okay, so the last one is decide. And I am such a let's make a decision type person. So that was kind of an easy one for me. Sometimes it's a little, everybody is different. But make a decision. And a lot of times people can't get focused because they cannot make a decision. I can't make a decision for you. You know what I mean? You want to do something with your life? I can't decide what you do and how you do it. Now, as a life coach, as a greatness mentor, I can definitely help you maneuver through certain things. I can give you strategies. I can give you tips. I can even help to put out a plan woven for you. But it is your decision to execute it. And a lot of times people are not committed to their commitments. And so you have to make an unequivocal decision to decide that you're ready for your personal greatness. You're ready to go to the next level. You're ready to execute this plan for your life. That is not something that somebody else can do for you. They can guide you. They can mentor you. They can hold your hand. They can, sing songs to you. They can hug you. They can do all of these great, amazing things to cheer you on. But you are the person who has to make the decision. And until you decide you're ready to be great, you're ready to live in your purpose, you're ready to step out, you're ready to quit a job, you're ready to open a business, you're ready to, start a relationship, you're ready to do whatever it is that you're facing, none of these amazing things that somebody else can assist you with will even matter. Because you are the person who has to do it. I can't do it for you. Many of you that are watching have children. You can't do every single thing for your child. At a certain point. They have to, pedal for themselves if they're going to ride the bike. They have to, decide, to put their foot in front of the other if they're going to walk. All of these things. So it's the same thing with you and with whatever new journey it is that you have, and with your personal greatness. It's your decision. I can give you all the tools. I can buy you great walking shoes. But if you decide that you are not going to put that left foot in front of the right foot and then that right foot in front of the left one and continue to walk, it won't matter how amazing the shoes are. It won't matter how, many balance beams I give you in order to aid you. If you don't decide to do it, you'll never walk. So it's the same thing with your greatness. You have to make a decision. I'm ready to be great. You have to make a decision. I'm ready to do what it takes. Doesn't matter what the day looks like. Doesn't matter what somebody is saying to me. It doesn't matter what the outside forces dictate. I've decided to be great. I've decided to be amazing. I've decided to live in my purpose. And then do it. Once you've made a decision, an unequivocal decision to do it, the world is going to open up and embrace your greatness. It's going to make room for your greatness. It is absolutely waiting for you to make the decision to be great. But you have to make the decision. So that is one of my absolute favorites, because it requires me, it requires you to take responsibility for being great. It requires you, it requires me to take responsibility for deciding to do something, and it holds me accountable. It holds you accountable for doing it. So that was probably that's definitely one of my favorites. Like I said, there are 10, and I just want to give you a few of them. For those of you who have registered for Fierce, Fabulous, and Fearless, you will actually get the entire mindset list. So it's going to be included in the free class. So if you're just joining me, what I'm talking about is I just gave a few tips on how to refocus your mind for 2018. So if you are looking to do something different than you did in 2017, do something different than you said you was going to do in 2016, and you are definitely ready, then you need to get your mind right. You cannot do anything if your mind is not right. So again, I'm going to be hosting starting this Monday, a free online mindset challenge, Fierce, Fabulous, and Fearless. And we're going to be fearless all 2018. And my personal goal is I will be helping 25 individuals find their fearlessness in 2018. Period. That's my goal. You can get all of you that are watching in live or in a replay can hold me accountable to that. I will be helping 25 people in 2018 find their voice, find their greatness. I'm definitely committed to those who are committed to themselves. So those are the few tips that I am sharing with you tonight. Again, your 20-minute head start. Get your mind right in the morning and then fall asleep with it right in the evening. You're definitely going to mind dump. So get that stuff off of you. Get it off of you and unclutter your mind so that you can breathe and think and get focused. You're definitely going to give of yourself, give of your time, give of your energy, so that you can be reminded and live in your thankfulness and your gratefulness. And then, of course, the last one that I shared with you this evening was to make a decision. So make a decision. You can make a decision right now. I put my class, Fierce, Fabulous, and Fearless. The link is in the bio. It's a free online course for your mindset. So if you have not registered, you can register now by clicking the link and saying, I want to be fierce, fabulous, and fearless in 2018. And I'm definitely going to give you some tips, some strategies, a game plan, so we can definitely do that. And if you feel like you're going to be one of my 25, I'm excited to meet you. I don't know who the 25 are going to be right now, but I'm excited to meet them and get them to their personal greatness. So, as always, I appreciate you spending this time with me. Oh, I'm fearless all the way around, guys. I'm serious. I'm in this. I'm in this. I didn't share my tea. Okay, so I'm drinking raspberry leaf tea this evening. And so let's see what this says. He who wants a rose must respect the thorn. It's a Persian proverb this evening. And so he who wants a rose must respect the thorn. That's absolutely the truth. So sometimes you got to go through some stuff to get something beautiful. Won't you do it? So that is my tea time for tonight. I appreciate you taking this time. I appreciate all the hearts, the likes. I did see them. Please share this video. And again, if you are interested, if you know you need, don't think about it. It's free. If you know you need help, tips, strategies, if you are ready to change your 2018 so it doesn't end like your 2017, or if you're just ready to absolutely kill 2018 and you know you need some help, some tips, some strategies, please register for Fierce, Fabulous, and Fearless. Or if you know somebody who is amazing and they just need direction, they need focus, refer them. You guys do it together. It's free. Who wouldn't want to be Fierce, Fabulous, and Fearless all of 2018? So I definitely appreciate you. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning for a motivational moment with me. So tune in for that tomorrow, just after 9:30 a.m. As always, in parting, I appreciate you. Continue to laugh as loud as you possibly can. Continue to speak kind words as often as you possibly can. To smile as much as you can. And of course, spend the rest of your Tuesday and all of your morning tomorrow being amazing. It's been a pleasure. And I will see you guys next Tuesday for tea time. Have an amazing evening, guys.